Hey everyone, Chris Stegall here with Creme de la CRM, and I am operating solo today as we jump into a conversation about Agentforce. It was the big news this year at Dreamforce, which we still have the credentials to prove that we attended, and there has been a lot of content updates from Salesforce proper on Agentforce as of late. It's going to clearly be the big push into 2025. So let's dive into what it is. Let's start at the top. Agentforce is a Salesforce platform that's bringing AI-powered assistance into your org, into our org, into orgs everywhere. Imagine every person in your company, from your CEO to the brand new sales rep or BDR you just hired, has a AI-powered assistant who knows your customers because they know your data, and they can offer helpful advice, some next steps, sort of the next iteration of what Einstein had offered and promised, right? Those next best actions, advice on how to use your org effectively, what different tasks do. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but that is sort of the gist of what Agentforce delivers. But it's not just about service. I know that a lot of folks, when we hear agent, we think service agent, we think support, so we think Service Cloud, but Agentforce actually exists across the product spectrum at Salesforce. So let's jump in a little bit. Let me make sure you can still see my screen. Perfect, you can. So let's break it down. Agentforce is powered by autonomous agents that can understand and interpret customers' questions using natural language, all while minimizing human intervention. That means these AI agents don't just respond, they actually interpret customer needs and offer actionable insights across multiple departments. Like I was saying, sales, service, marketing, and more. So the real benefit is that your team spends less time on manual data analysis and more time on critical decisions. If we take a look at the homepage here, you can see Salesforce does have quite a few videos explaining what it is, how an Agentforce agent can work, their roles, their actions, some customer use cases, as well as sort of a look at how they can span the product spectrum. So from service agents to BDRs to sales coaching, personal shopping, campaigns for marketing, etc., and tools that you need to build the agent of your dreams, essentially. Let's jump in next to take a look at how AI agents can benefit your team. So generative AI assistants or agents can analyze your trusted customer data and provide insights instantly. Done manually, gathering and analyzing that data, as you know, can be time-consuming and expensive, but with AI agents, your team gets instant access to crucial insights, helping you make better decisions faster. Salesforce actually put together this Salesforce AI use case library, so you can scroll through either by industry or by topic or product and look at some use cases that other organizations have had success with, look for alignment between what they're doing and your use cases, and hopefully find an overlap that will help you recognize the value of Agentforce within your org, or make that pitch, up the ladder as something that you want to put on the roadmap for 2025. It's also an interesting way to just see what other folks in your space or in similar spaces are doing, both for you in terms of like career development, but also to stay on top of the latest and the greatest in technology and what Salesforce is capable of. And then, of course, if you have a good use case of your own, that's always worth sharing with your AE, who might pass it on to an SC, and that could get your customer story shared here as well. I will put links to all of these resources in the description of this video, so be sure to check that if you have any, if you want to dive into these use cases on your own. And if you want to see Agentforce in action, they do have a demo. I think I have the demo here. You can see that I have redacted my personally identifying information because when I started this video, I had my, it auto-filled my phone number and email in there. So I figured we could back that out a little bit. But I will share this link. This is to a few different demos on how Agentforce works that you can check out on your own. And then if you have a few more questions about what exactly are AI agents and how do they fit into the world of customer service or sales or marketing, Salesforce has put together this page on what are AI agents, a complete guide. It breaks down, I should say, what they are, how they work, benefits, examples by industry, types of agents, how to implement them, and even offers some links to Trailhead modules, an opportunity to join the Agentforce community, which, if you've been reading Creme de la CRM for a while, you know we have done a write-up on that as well. And this is sort of a one-stop shop for everything Agentforce related. It's a really exciting new step in the world of Salesforce. Cutting through the buzzwords, I will admit, can be a little bit daunting at first. And this isn't news to you, there has, in the last year, 2 years, been a tremendous amount of noise around artificial intelligence in the tech community. Lots of promises, and I think that some folks have found, the amount of delivery to promises to be a little bit imbalanced. But from Dreamforce and the demos that we saw, Agentforce does seem to be a exciting next step in the world of AI as it relates to the platform. Like I said, this sort of takes all of those things that were promised by Einstein, the Einstein prediction builder, the Einstein next best action, the Einstein org analysis, and turns them into something that's more easily understandable and usable and then actionable by our everyday users. So you don't need to be super technical to use an agent. In fact, agents should be able to be used by every user to empower them to get more done with the tools and resources they already have. The same way that ChatGPT can't really replace a Salesforce admin, but it can help you troubleshoot an issue or help you identify places to look. I like to use ChatGPT just as an example in terms of AI for sort of rubber ducking, that development process where you explain what you're trying to do and what you have done so far to a rubber duck, because the best way to learn is to teach somebody else, and that way you're not tying up a coworker's time and their ear, but often in the explaining, you recognize areas where you may have fallen short or overlooked something. And I find that AI is a great tool for that because it can talk back a little bit more than a rubber duck placed on your desk. But often it's the act of expressing yourself that yields the result, as opposed to, AI having all the answers. So let's do a quick recap. Agentforce, the powerful new tool that will essentially give your users and yourself artificially intelligent assistants to help make day-to-day tasks easier, help you come up with the best approach to common situations, help users understand what they need to be doing in your org to get the most out of the things that you have set up. It's across the different product spaces. This is not just for service agents. This is in sales. This is for marketers. This is for customer support, of course. We have lots of ways to learn via Trailhead, via the Agentforce community. We have online demos that you can watch to see Agentforce in action, especially if you weren't able to make it to Dreamforce. There's a lot of cool demos available for you to check out. And we have the AI use case library, where you can see how other Salesforce customers in your industry or using the same products that you are from the product suite are leveraging AI to get more bang for their buck and to improve it as an organization. And most importantly, really, to give their users and themselves more time to do the things that they were paid to do and spend less time, fighting the minutia and doing, data analysis or summaries that could be done by artificial intelligence. That is not to say that the AI will have insights that a human can't. I think there are certainly, humans are notoriously good at pattern recognition, but getting all the data into a place to be analyzed effectively is a great way to leverage artificial intelligence. And so, the question is, are you Agentforce ready? Again, check out the description on the video here for links to all the things that we mentioned, some links to the Trailhead, and some tools to make sure that you are. And then be sure to let us know in the comments what you are most excited to do with Agentforce and what results you are hoping to see in 2025 as you begin to roll out and take advantage of some of these opportunities that are now available in the Salesforce ecosystem. As always, please do like and subscribe here. When you subscribe to these videos, I get an email in my inbox that says, you got a new subscriber, and it usually says your username, and I get excited and I feel good. Ditto to likes and comments, and that also helps spread these videos to a wider audience, which can have that sort of snowball effect of getting more people then visibility onto our videos. It broadens the Salesforce community. We get more comments, we get more questions, and we become a more valuable resource, and I get more of those feel-good emails in my inbox. So with that said, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If there's something specific about Agentforce that you'd like me to dive into in a future episode, please also let me know that as well. I'm always looking for suggestions and direction for these videos to head in. And with that, have a wonderful rest of the day. Keep working hard, smart, and happy, and we will see you in the cloud. Thanks. Bye.